Honestly, yes. This is a comment from a video where I'm like, hey, if you want to kind of get a feel for if someone is abusive, just show them a video of someone experiencing covert abuse and see what they say. Or even not covert abuse. Like, are they going to blame that person? Or are they going to say, oh my gosh, is that person okay? Do they need help? Have they gotten out? That kind of thing. Get a feel for it. And that can absolutely give you a good feeling. I just made another video talking about my abuser blaming me for something early on in the relationship and how I kind of talked myself through it and tried to make sense of it. But come to find out, that's genuinely how abusive people feel, is that it's your fault, right? So, in terms of boundaries, this is absolutely an incredible way to find out. And you can find out pretty early on, usually, unless that person knows about boundaries and understands that they need to be able to fake being okay with you having boundaries for a while. And then, all of a sudden they'll stop and counteract everything that they've been okay with thus far. But quite often, abusive people are going to kick back on you setting boundaries very early on. So if you're only seeing them every so often or not responding very often, or if you're saying, hey, I can only hang out every other weekend because I only am free every other weekend, or whatever that looks like, they're probably going to say, what? I thought we were on the same page. I thought you wanted to hang out with me. I thought you wanted to see me as much as I do. Why don't you want to see me? Are you seeing someone else? Are you cheating on me? Even though, like, you're not even official yet. They're going to show some kind of, and quite often, very aggressively kicking back against whatever boundaries you have set. It can happen throughout the entire time you know them. They can choose to set a boundary that's the opposite of the one that you just set. For example, if you're like, I need to take some time out, then all of a sudden they're like, I can't get over this until we fix it. But then, like, if you're trying to have a conversation with them, they're like, I need a time out. Like, they're going to just do the opposite of whatever you say, or they're going to fuss and complain or accuse or whatever if you try to set a boundary. So, absolutely, we should all be setting boundaries early on when we're getting to know people. That just sets good expectations for the future. Good communication helps you get to know that person and what they're about. You get to show what you're about. And again, very good indication of whether or not that person is abusive.